16 years ago, towering above tranquil fields in the Japanese countryside, the world's most difficult obstacle course was born and christened Mount Midoriyama. Throughout the years, thousands of competitors have attempted to conquer this beast. But in Mount Midoriyama's history, only 3 people, all Japanese, have ever been able to complete all 4 grueling stages to claim total victory. 5 years ago, the U.S. leapt into the competition with American Ninja Warrior, searching for athletes with the strength, endurance, and mental toughness necessary to take on Mount Midoriyama. Hundreds of Americans have now attempted the course, and while a few have come close, no one has been able to conquer it.
Oh! Gene away from completing stage 3.
Tonight, history will be made. For the first time ever, 2 countries will battle head-to-head across the 4 stages of Mount Midoriyama. 5 of the most accomplished Japanese competitors will take on 5 of the best ninjas America has to offer. The Japanese have years of experience on their side. But American athletes have been working hard, steadily improving, and are ready to take on the country that started it all. Right now on American Ninja Warrior, USA versus Japan.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Matt Iseman alongside former NFL defensive end Akbar Gbaja-Biamila, and tonight is American Ninja Warrior's first ever team competition, a unique matchup that pits 5 of the most accomplished Japanese competitors against 5 of the very best athletes from American Ninja Warrior.
These 2 teams will go head-to-head in an epic battle for bragging rights, national honor, and the first World Championship trophy.
And there's Team USA now getting pumped up. So here's how the competition will work. Mount Midoriyama is made up of 4 stages of obstacles, with each stage increasing in difficulty. For each stage, there will be a series of one-on-one matches. In each, 1 Team USA member will go head-to-head against 1 member of Team Japan. The first team to win 3 matches wins the stage. And as the difficulty for each stage increases, so too will the points awarded. The team that wins stage 1 will receive 1 point. Win on stage 2 is worth 2 points. And the team that takes the win on stage 3 will earn 3 points. Now, if the score is tied after stage 3, the tiebreaker will be the legendary stage 4. Each team will choose 1 member to climb to the top of the 100-foot tower. Whichever athlete does it fastest, their country will take home the inaugural World Championship trophy.
Matt, both of the teams that have been assembled here tonight feature some of the greatest Ninja Warrior athletes in the world. Team USA has a combined total of 16 trips to Mount Midoriyama. And one person to keep an eye on is Brian Arnold, who turned heads last season when he went farther at Mount Midoriyama than anyone else in American Ninja Warrior history.
Team USA will have their hands full as they'll be going up against 5 Ninja Warrior legends. Collectively, Team Japan has made 57 appearances at Mount Midoriyama. Their team includes maybe the most famous competitor in the sport, Yuji Urushihara, the only man in history to complete all 4 stages of Mount Midoriyama, not once, but twice. Together, Team Japan is a force to be reckoned with. And with that, we are ready to start this historic competition.
Listen to this crowd, Matt. They are ready.
Earlier, Team Japan won the coin toss and chose to run second. So leading off will be the American James the Beast McGrath. This 3-time Mount Midoriyama veteran has never failed stage 1.
But he's going head-to-head against Shingo Yamamoto, the man known as the Godfather, who's been to Mount Midoriyama a staggering 29 times and has completed the first stage 15 times.
Well, clearly, Japan has chosen someone with experience, someone who won't shy away from the spotlight in this pressure-packed competition.
Matt, James needs to stay focused here tonight and not let his nerves get the best of him. He needs to be quick, but not careless. Stage 1 is a true test of agility, and since it isn't a given that anyone will finish the course, it's important not to take any obstacle for granted, especially that obstacle right there, the jumping spider, which took out nearly 58% of the athletes that attempted it last season on American Ninja Warrior.
Now James the Beast McGrath is on the starting line. And McGrath knows all about these obstacles. He spent years training specifically for them. Despite that, he really has his work cut out for him tonight. When we first met James McGrath, he was a devoted fan sleeping in his aunt's van, just hoping to get a shot at the course as a walk-on. James got his chance and never looked back, earning 3 straight trips to Mount Midoriyama, as well as the nickname, the Beast.
He is an animal. He literally attacks the course and he demolishes the obstacles.
But tonight, James faces an even bigger obstacle, Team Japan.
This competition, it's gonna be tough. The dedicated fans, they assume that the Japanese are the better competitors, that they're gonna take this away and just blow us out of the water, just because they've got a better resume on the course. The strategy is to go as fast as I can. I know some of the obstacles can be a little scary. I'm just gonna try and not think and just tell myself to keep moving.
Well, the Beast is truly a force of nature, but he's going up against Shingo Yamamoto, the man with more experience on this course than anyone else in the world. Remember, whoever makes it the farthest, the fastest, wins the match. And the first team to win 3 matches wins the stage and gets 1 point. Through the giant cycle.
And James looking to make a statement here for Team USA right out of the gate and set the bar high for Shingo.
Now he's on to the jumping spider, and this was the most difficult stage 1 obstacle from the last season. It's really all about the leap off the mini tramp, and a solid bounce there.
That's a nice stick on the jumping spider there. Very violent in between the walls.
I spoke to James earlier, told me he's never been more nervous for a competition than he is tonight.
He's going to have to push that out of his mind and focus, or he's going to be in big trouble. He didn't stick the landing, but he saves it.
Well, you can see some of the nerves showing right there, not sticking the landing. Oh, and another rare miss for the Beast. But makes it up on the second try.
He started at full speed and doesn't want to take his hands off the throttle.
Oh, and he just attacked the spinning bridge at full sprint. Well, if he was nervous before, you can't tell it right now. And look at that, a real high swing on the final climb. And James the Beast McGrath with an amazing time of 1:16.67. A dominating run from the American Ninja Warrior vet. And yet a few stumbles may have left the door open for Team Japan. Let's go to Jenn Brown, who's with the Beast right now.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations, James. Looking at the course, you were pretty seamless until you got to the warp wall. Were you surprised you didn't make that first attempt?
I was really surprised. I think the nerves are getting to me a little bit. This is such a cool competition, and being a part of it has me a little bit on edge, so.
Well, hopefully the nerves will settle before stage 2, but great start for Team USA.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. So James the Beast McGrath turns in a fast time, and it's a good thing he did because his opponent is one of the most revered athletes in Ninja Warrior history. On the starting line right now, the man they call the Godfather, Shingo Yamamoto. Shingo was 23 years old in 1997 when Sasuke first premiered. Since then, life has changed. He got a dog, changed jobs, and even got married. But after 16 years, one thing has remained the same: Shingo's love for this course. This godfather of Sasuke has competed in every season. But after a heartbreaking result in Sasuke 28, Shingo announced his retirement. But he quickly came to regret abandoning his quest for total victory.
そういうのいろいろなんか考えてたら、もう一回努力すれば出れるんじゃないかと思って。なんかどうしても出たかと。
And compete he did. Shingo made a triumphant return in Sasuke 29 and earned his place on Team Japan.
このサスケに当たって大会に当たってやっぱこう呼んでくれてありがとうっていう気持ち、感謝の気持ちがあって、サスケはやっぱ日本人が強いのかなっていうインパクトをつけるにもやっぱ大事な今回は戦いですね。チームジャパン絶対勝つ。
Well, if anyone has the experience to pull from to beat James McGrath, it's this man right here who's completed stage 1 an incredible 15 times. That's nearly as many times as Team USA combined.
If Shingo is able to finish the course in under 1 minute 16:67, then the first match goes to Team Japan. Does he want to sack? Oh, a great recovery.
Now he's onto the rope glider. Shingo, one of the many athletes who's built a Ninja Warrior course at home to train on, and so far he is looking right at home on our course. And really, he should, since he's competed in every season of Sasuke.
He's looking confident here today.
Into the jumping spider, and he looked like he needed every inch of that 5'7" frame. Well, so far, a great run from Shingo, moving at the same pace as McGrath, but can he keep it up? On now to the half-pipe attack.
Oh, his foot slipped. Oh, and he can't stick the landing as well.
And it looks like he may be losing his shoe. And the clock is ticking. You can see him pushing off the platform. He has lost his shoe. Shingo's in trouble. Now both shoes off, down to just 16 seconds to go. And this is shocking. The most experienced competitor in the history of Ninja Warrior, and he is stuck on the warped wall.
If you don't have any grip, it's going to be impossible to get up the warped wall.
Shingo looks done, and this is truly unbelievable. Proof that with the phenomenal level of talent in this competition, there's just no room for error. And just like that, Team USA has won the first head-to-head match, and that has to be a confidence-inspiring victory, as they're now just 2 matches away from winning the stage 1 point.
Yeah, he came into the landing too fast, slammed against the platform, and tried to use his heels to hold on, and ended up pulling his left shoe loose. Without his shoes, he just didn't have enough traction to power up the warped wall.
So with that, Team USA comes out of the gates swinging. They have to know they're the underdogs, but they have come to fight. Now let's take a look at who's up for our second match. It's Paul Casimir versus Hitoshi Kano. Paul is 4 for 4 on stage 1, while Hitoshi has completed stage 1 6 times and is one of the few who's completed all 3 stages and attempted stage 4.
Matt, this is going to be a great matchup. Both athletes are known for their mastery of the course, especially here on stage 1. Both of these guys have a lot of power and have the potential to put up solid numbers.
Well, Team Japan ran second in the last match, so they will lead off this match. And Hitoshi Kano, a.k.a. The Muscle, is on the starting block right now. For the past 9 seasons of Sasuke, Hitoshi has made a name for himself, showing off his incredible strength. But the reason he decided to climb Mount Midoriyama is much closer to home.
俺の体を鍛え始めたきっかけっていうのが、もう父親の腕が昔すごくて、俺もこういう風になりたいと思って。お前の好きなようにやれと。すごい優しい親父で。まあその分サスケでは頂点を取って本当にかっこいいとこ見せて恩返ししたいなっていう気持ちは本当に強いです。そのアメリカ対日本でその身体能力を競い合うっていうことで、もうそれだけですごいワクワクするし、対決が大好きなんで、もう何か一つのことで日本代表の枠に入れるってことはすごいもうすごいことだと思う。
Hitoshi told me earlier his strategy is simple. Post the fastest time possible and force Paul Casimir to try to match it. So here we go with match number 2 after Team USA won the first match. Hitoshi Kano, a jewelry designer, says the patience he needs in his occupation translates extremely well to the Ninja Warrior course.
Looking smooth so far. He wants to set a fast time for Paul to try to beat, but he doesn't want to go so fast that he makes a mistake.
And a perfect dismount hits the center with the bullseye. On now to the jumping spider.
You can see Hitoshi being very methodical.
Wow. And that was as good amount as I've seen on the jumping spider.
I mean, look at his face. He's very determined right now.
And you can hear the squeak of his shoes on the walls.
Hitoshi making excellent time.
But Team USA looking a little concerned as Hitoshi has come out on fire. And a high grab, but he does it. And he sticks the landing. If he makes it up on one try, he'll be through the warp wall at about the 1 minute mark, and that is a very solid pace. And he does it. Hitoshi's up, and he is flying. 2 obstacles remain. And he makes the spinning bridge look easy.
And the key to the final climb is to get a high grab so that the climb to the buzzer is quick.
That cargo net's so difficult to climb up, it's like struggling in quicksand, but it looks like Hitoshi's going to do it. And now we know Kazmir will have to finish if he wants a shot at beating him. And Hitoshi's done it. He's completed stage 1. A spectacular run from the man known as the Muscle. And this is just what we expected from Team Japan.
Oh, and look at him flex it, just showing off. He knows he just made a statement for Team Japan.
Well, let's go down to Jen, who's with Hitoshi right now.
Thanks, guys. Hitoshi, congratulations being the first Japanese competitor to complete stage 1. How does that feel?
ちょっとここで俺が言っとかないとちょっと日本危ないなと思って、本当死ぬ気で頑張りました。
Good job. Now you have to wait and see, okay?
守ったと思います。これからも頑張ってください。
はい、ありがとうございます。頑張ります。
Arigato. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. And there's Team USA's Paul Kazmir heading to the starting line. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Paul will attempt to best Hitoshi's strong performance and put Team USA ahead 2-0 in the battle for stage 1 on American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. We are on the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, where top athletes from the U.S. and Japan are facing off in the first ever Ninja Warrior World Championship. Team USA leads 1-0. We just watched Hitoshi the Muscle Kano put up a very impressive time of 1 minute 25 seconds in match 2. Now it's time for Team USA's Paul Kazmir to see if he can answer.
And Matt, he's got to be feeling the pressure. Check out Paul's previous run time on stage 1. He has never completed this stage faster than Hitoshi's incredible time of 1 minute 25 seconds. But don't count Kazmir out just yet. He has proven to be one of American Ninja Warrior's most consistent and impressive competitors.
Being a part of Team USA, you know, the first Team USA against Team Japan, this is a real honor because I don't look like a real big athlete. I do a lot of tango dancing instead of parkour lessons. You can't judge a book by its cover.
This legendary American Ninja Warrior competitor has been surprising us ever since he first showed up in Venice as a walk-on 3 years ago.
The first year I was on, I came in, I was kind of like the nobody. I wore jeans on the course and I blew it away.
Paul Kazmir's consistency is inspiring even to his teammates.
He just shows up and does things. You think, wow, this guy must work his butt off and doing this or that all the time. Nah, that's just what Paul does.
And tonight, he wants to show up big for his teammates.
Being a part of Team USA, there's a little more pressure because when I compete, I pretty much do it for myself. Since it's a team sport, a team of 5 instead of just myself, the pressure's on for my whole team. And going up against Japan and having them on our course, it's going to be fierce. I know that much. They have a lot more experience. They've run the Sasuke for many years, but I'm not too worried that they're going to just kill us on this course because, you know, I've seen our American competitors. They're amazing.
Paul Kazmir's at the starting line, and he needs the stage 1 run of his life to win this match for Team USA. The time to beat, 1 minute 25.43 seconds.
My man skated through the timbers.
And Paul gracefully through the giant cycle, and you can see the urgency in his pace, but you know speed can kill, so his focus needs to be tremendous right now. And 3 obstacles down, on now to the jumping spider.
Now, this obstacle was deadly last season. Paul will have to rely on his technique here.
Kazmir's up, and look at him. He moves so fluidly through the jumping spider.
Yeah, that breaststroke movement is so crucial. 4 obstacles down, 4 still yet to go.
Hitoshi watching, hoping his time will hold up as Paul approaches the half-pipe attack.
You gotta get a high run and jump off the half-pipe.
Oh, and it looks like the pace has finally caught up with him. He's in no man's land, but look at that save. Wow, but that mistake could be the difference in a match this close. Oh, one-handed grab. Paul just barely behind Hitoshi's time to this point. Needs to get through the spinning bridge quickly. And he does it. This is going to be close.
All Casimir has to do now is get up high, and he's high.
I think this is going to be a photo finish. Can he do it? Neck and neck. Oh, he does it! Paul Casimir sets a personal record here on stage 1 and edges Hitoshi Kano by less than 1 second.
And Matt, Team Japan looks stunned.
And Team USA now up 2 matches to none in stage 1. And it looks like Team USA has taken this competition by storm.
This is nuts. I don't think anyone saw this coming. If the Americans can win one more match, they will clinch the stage and earn the first point in the inaugural World Championship.
Well, the underdogs have certainly stepped up. And for this next crucial match, it's Brent Stephenson versus Kazuma Asa. Both these men are 4-time veterans of Mount Midoriyama, but Kazuma Asa currently holds the record for the fastest stage 1 run in the modern Sasuke era, clocking in at a phenomenal 1 minute 14.70 seconds. So we know tonight, Stephenson is going to need the performance of his life to match up against Kazuma. And there's Brent now. I think if anyone's up to the challenge, it's the professional who's made running this course his life.
Being a ninja is a lifestyle, and now to be considered for Team USA to go up against the all-stars of Team Japan, it's just huge.
When we first met Brent, he was an aspiring stuntman.
I had to just really struggle. I couldn't afford to pay rent, so out of the 5 years of living in LA, I lived in my car for 2.5 years, and I just wasn't gonna give up.
But this year, he decided to make a change and begin a new career as an obstacle course trainer.
Obstacle coursing has become my life, and it's a huge opportunity to just be on obstacles all the time. You know, it's the best training for this type of stuff.
And that expertise landed him a spot on Team USA.
I feel really good about this team. I think these are the top guys, and I think we're gonna crush it.
There's Brent's family and his girlfriend, Casey Catanzaro, cheering him on from the stands. They're hoping to see Brent make his country proud here tonight. And this is pressure. Brent has to run first in this match, and with Sasuke's stage 1 modern era record holder as his opponent, Stephenson has to know that even his best may still not be good enough.
Matt, we just seen 3 out of 4 finish stage 1. That is remarkable. So first and foremost, Brent needs to finish this course.
And a solid mount from Brent.
His technique is flawless. Look at this. Feet following the hands, only 32 seconds on the clock so far.
And right on to the half-pipe attack.
Very little margin for error here. Any mistake could cost you valuable time, but Brent sticks the landing.
And he is onto the warped wall.
Look at the time. He's gotten here faster than anyone tonight.
And right up it, and Stephenson is delivering as he is on pace for a record time.
Speed is the key here. Oh, so light on his feet.
Oh, and Stephenson has panache going through this course. He is on pace to set a new personal record here tonight, as well as the overall record. He is attacking this stage with remarkable intensity. And Brent Stephenson hits the button. Wow! 1 minute, 14.53 seconds, a new stage 1 record. Well, we have just witnessed a great competitor rising to the moment.
Wow, this is the 3rd finish on the stage that we've seen tonight from Team USA. And all 3 athletes set a new personal best time.
Well, let's go down to Jen, who's with Brent right now.
Thanks, guys. Brent, congratulations. How do you feel?
Amazing, you know, it's awesome to really, you know, charge the course as fast as you can. Usually I'm just playing it safe on stage 1, but trying to go for that fastest time right now. I think I might have done it. So.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, for Brent Stephenson, it's not just a personal best time. He is now the stage 1 record holder in the modern Ninja Warrior era. And with that, we turn to the man he stole that record from, the speed demon Kazuma Asa. He'll get his chance to answer when we return. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada for American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. Team USA and Team Japan are trying to win 3 head-to-head matches. Whichever team is the first to do that wins stage 1 and will be awarded 1 point. Now, Team USA has won the first 2 matches, and moments ago, Brent Stephenson kicked off this 3rd match with a record-setting run.
Matt, he just completed stage 1 faster than anyone in American Ninja Warrior history.
Well, Team Japan's hopes of mounting a stage 1 comeback lie with this man, the speed demon Kazuma Asa.
Kazuma needs to complete this course in under 1 minute, 14:53 to win this match and keep Team Japan's hopes alive in stage 1.
Kazuma is an incredibly dynamic Sasuke competitor. Whether he wins or loses, he always shows his emotions. This gardener from Amagasaki has made total victory his life's goal.
そこからもうずっとサスケオールスターズを目指したというか。
Kazuma wears his passion for Sasuke, literally. He's competed with the symbol for Sasuke's spirit painted on his back, and his custom pants read Total Victory.
気づいたらもう夢にも見とって、俺こんなに好きなんやって、これをもう正夢にしたろうと思いましたね。
Kazuma ran stage 1 in 1 minute 15 seconds, so if there's anyone that can beat Brent's time of 1 minute 14.53, it's this man.
And there's his signature yell at the starting line. He told us it means, let's do this.
Kazuma, no problem, right through the 8 timbers. And not a hesitation on it. Kazuma Asa goes out on the 2nd obstacle, and this is truly shocking. So Kazuma's failure means Brent Stephenson has just clinched stage 1 for Team USA, earning them the first point, and I'm sure a huge boost in confidence.
With all that adrenaline pumping, Kazuma got a huge jump off the mini trip. He got so high, he actually hit his face on the giant cycle. He couldn't hang on when he tried to grab hold, a rookie mistake from the Sasuke veteran.
Let's go down to Jenn Brown.
All right, Kazuma, obviously you're very disappointed in your performance. Are you okay, though? I saw you hit your head.
頭は大丈夫です。いける油断しました。もうへこんどったってしゃあないんで。 やっぱみんなで勝つために、もう自分も元気づけて次もやるわけやから。はい。
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. So Team USA leads 1-0. But keep in mind, as we advance in the stages, the points increase. Stage 2 is worth 2 points. Stage 3 is worth 3 points. So Japan can certainly reverse their fortune and take the lead if they turn in a strong performance here on stage 2.
They sure could, Matt. Stage 2 is built entirely over water and surrounded by fire. It's a torturous combination of upper body strength and lower body agility, highlighted by this obstacle, the dreaded double salmon ladder, which claimed the most victims on stage 2 last season, taking out 10 of the 21 athletes that attempted it. On this course, one simple mistake will send you crashing to the water below. Matt, stage 2 is a must-win for Team USA. The Japanese are known for their stage 3 prowess, and to have any shot at winning this competition, Team USA needs to take the stage 2 points.
First up for Team USA is the athlete who's gone farther than any other American. It's the rising star, Brian Arnold. And he'll be facing off against Team Japan's Ryo Matachi.
I'd give the advantage to Ryo. He has been to Mount Midoriyama 6 times compared to only 2 for Brian.
Well, Team USA won the coin flip and chose to go 2nd in the first match, which means the first competitor to take on stage 2 is superfan turned competitor, 24-year-old Ryo Matachi.
最初始めたきっかけっていうのが小学6年生の頃で、もともと自分も体を動かすのが好きで、それでちょっと自分もいつか出てみたいなと思って、母親が言うには母ちゃんをいつか緑山に連れて行くっていう約束をしたらしくて、母ちゃんも本当に信じられないことだったと思うんですけど、それを果たせて本当に良かったなって。毎回こう応援メッセージだとか旗を作ってくれたりだとかしてくれてるんで、1回でいいからやっぱり完全制覇見せてあげたいですね。もうやっぱりこう、初めての海外でこういろんな不安、本当サスケのことだけじゃなくていろんな不安があると思うんですよ。そうですね、無事に帰ることとアメリカ対日本対決で勝ったっていう 報告ができればいいですね。
Rio, no stranger to stage 2. In fact, he's one of the elite who's made it all the way to stage 4. Looks like he gets an uneasy rotation. Sticks the landing. Now, at just 115 pounds, I'm expecting great power here on the double salmon ladder.
Yeah, we talk about that pound-for-pound strength here. Rio has that strength, not that much weight he's carrying up to... Oh!
Rio misses on the second rung, and with that, Team Japan, the heavy favorites, have stumbled yet again.
Let's take a look at what happened. Rio was fine on the first jump, but he couldn't land the right side of the bar when he jumped to the second set of rungs. Matt, Team USA must take advantage of this. Rio made a mistake, and what a break for Team USA. They have a great opportunity to capitalize on Team Japan's misstep.
And looking to do just that is the 35-year-old rising star out of Brighton, Colorado, Brian Arnold.
My name is Brian Arnold, and I have gone further than any American on Ninja Warrior. I felt like a huge sense of accomplishment, but at the same time, I didn't complete it. I'm 35 this year, and I'm starting to lose my hair. I have a kid now. I might be representing some of the middle-aged guys. It's weird that I'm even saying that, but I am becoming a better athlete in my mid-30s, so hopefully I'll inspire some guys. Coming in this competition, I am nervous. I don't want to be the weak link in the team. I want to make sure I pull my weight. So right here, right now, I am not going to hold back.
Brian Arnold and Team USA have a real opportunity here. If you want to beat the best, these are the moments you need to capitalize on. If he safely sticks the landing on the second set of rungs on the double salmon ladder, he'll win the first match.
This will only be Brian's third time ever attempting the double salmon ladder. If he can do it, he can chill knowing that he won the match for Team USA.
First set, second set, and he's done it. Team USA has won the match.
But he's still going. He's going for the transition.
Well, he knows he's won the match, but there's no stopping Brian Arnold, and this is a free run for the competitor.
This is the mark of a true ninja. He's running for pride right now. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Always push yourself, and that is what this sport is all about.
Well, this is great practice for Brian Arnold. Rarely do you get a chance to try out the obstacles without any competitive pressure. And the audience is loving it.
I think that Brian Arnold really wants Team Japan to see who they're competing against. Team Japan may be more seasoned, but the Americans just get stronger as the years progress.
And a great jump onto the medal spin. Brian is making this obstacle course look easy. Onto the wall lift, 66 pounds, 88 pounds, 110 pounds, and look at that! The improbable success of Team USA continues. Brian Arnold not only wins the first match of stage 2 for Team USA, but he completes the stage with an incredible time of 1 minute, 14 seconds.
They know taking the first match is the first step in securing the all-important stage 2 points.
And with every success, the confidence of these underdog Americans continues to build. Team Japan really needs to stop this slide and reverse the momentum, and their next runner definitely has the skills to do that. Two-time grand champion, Yuji Urushihara. Will he reign supreme? Find out when American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan returns. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. In this first ever World Championship, Team USA has come out absolutely on fire. Having won the first stage, Team USA is leading 1-0. And now we've moved on to the more difficult stage 2, which is worth 2 points. The Team USA has just won the first head-to-head match, and the first team to win 3 matches will win stage 2 and claim the 2 points that go along with it. Now, our second match of stage 2 is truly a David versus Goliath battle. Family man Travis Rosen for Team USA versus the grand champion Yuji Urushihara.
Travis has completed stage 2 only once, while Yuji has completed stage 2 4 times.
Travis now at the starting line. At age 38, this senior member of Team USA appears to only be getting better with age. Travis is known as one of American Ninja Warrior's elite veterans. Since he began competing in Season 2, he's made it to Mount Midoriyama 3 times. But last year, Travis suffered a devastating injury.
I slipped from the rafters right onto my elbow. Didn't know I had a bone spur, but I broke it.
At 38 years old, this father of 3 thought his Ninja Warrior days were over.
I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I want to be able to compete at a top level, but the clock is ticking.
But with the support of his family, Travis worked to rehab his injured elbow.
I would say my biggest inspiration, my wife and my kids. There have been so many times while I'm training and I want to give up. I mean, I feel like I don't have anything left to give. I hear their voices in my head and it really does push me harder.
Against the odds, Travis made a full recovery and came back stronger than ever in Season 5. And with his wife and son watching for the first time, he made it farther than he ever had before. Travis Rosen, for the first time ever, is moving on to Stage 3 of Mount Midoriyama. His remarkable comeback earned him a spot on Team USA.
To be in this competition, for me personally, it's a tremendous honor. For Team USA to go against Team Japan, having Yuji Urushihara, Ryo, some of these guys, I mean, Team Japan is stacked. I mean, they've got incredible talent and experience, but we have a very strong team too. We're ready to do our best, and I think we're gonna give them a run for their money.
And there's Travis's family on the sidelines cheering him on. They drove all the way from Tennessee to watch him compete. On his shoulders, Travis carrying not just the expectations of his family, but of his country. Great body control out of the former Division I gymnast and a nice controlled drop.
They have that superhero drop on it. I think these guys watch a little too much TV.
But this double salmon ladder, so tricky. We saw it eat up competitors in the most recent season of American Ninja Warrior.
Check it out, Matt. So smooth.
But now for the transition. And look at the strength out of the former gymnast, looking so comfortable and confident.
Now, this transition to the unstable bridge is so sketchy.
And he's done it. His forearms have to be burning right now. Travis Rosen making short work of this obstacle and looking incredibly calm while doing it.
Well, his wife and son are looking pretty calm, too. Now, they have faith that he can defeat this course. Last year, Travis was one of 7 people to finish this stage. He's gonna wanna repeat that performance.
Mistake-free run out of Rosen thus far, but still 2 obstacles left to go. Needs a high vault here. But he's done it. Travis Rosen, no, he's lost purchase, and now he is in no man's land.
Oh, man, this can be hard now, especially on the upper body. It can wear you out. He's got to be able to use some force to get the momentum. He's in real trouble here, Matt.
Oh, and Travis Rosen is done, just not able to stick the landing there on the metal spin, despite an incredible effort. But he has definitely left the door open for Team Japan to claim this match. And this is really the first stumble in this competition for Team USA, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. That's because the great Yuji Urushihara is set to take the course. The shoe salesman from Tokyo, Japan, is one of the most decorated athletes in Ninja Warrior history. Yuji Urushihara, a mild-mannered shoe salesman by day, Sasuke legend by night. He has done what no one else in the entire world has. Achieved total victory by completing all 4 stages. Not once, but twice.
自分は9回出場させていただいて、これまでにトータルビクトリー。一番はハートですね。ハートで勝たないと。
At just 5'4" and 115 pounds, he's been an inspiration to a generation of Ninja Warriors, including every athlete on Team USA.
Yuji, the guy, the man, He's won it twice. He does these things that defy gravity.
It's Yuji. Everyone who watches American Ninja Warrior and Sasuke, they know that Yuji is the man. And everyone wants to be Yuji.
いやまあ自分の実力を抜く人はまあ出てくるかもしれないんですけど、自分の出した記録を抜く人はもう絶対現れないと思って。
完全制覇を2回できたこと全てが僕は決められたこと運命だと思ってます。
And remember this moment, Yuji Urushihara on Mount Midoriyama here in America for the very first time.
Team Japan is relying heavily on Yuji. He just needs to get past the medal spin to win Team Japan's first Stage 2 match.
The shoe salesman so confident, so comfortable. Oh! Yuji Urushihara misses the bar placement. And in a shocking turn of events, the grand champion, Yuji Urushihara, out on the double salmon ladder in Stage 2. And I think this really proves no one is immune to the pressure in this epic matchup between two great nations. Well, that's why this competition is so unpredictable. Even the greats can stumble. But with that, Team USA claims its second match on Stage 2.
The last time Yuji fell on the double salmon ladder was 3 years ago in Sasuke 25. This has to be hard for him.
Well, let's go down to Jen and find out how he's weathering his disappointment.
Thanks, Matt. Yuji, obviously very disappointed. What's going through your mind right now?
今頭の中でどんな考えがよぎっておりますか？
もう残念の一言ですね。もっとやりたかったです。
What does Team Japan need to do to win?
全力を尽くすだけです。もうあんま考えずに全力を尽くせばまだいけると思います。
Thank you so much, arigato. Sounds like thinking too much is getting best of Team Japan tonight, guys.
Well, Travis Rosen has to be the most relieved person in Las Vegas right now as he gets a well-deserved round of applause from this hometown American crowd.
But Team USA can't celebrate just yet. They still have to win one more match to take Stage 2. As we've seen, anything can happen on this course.
Coming up, James the Beast McGrath will face off against the speed demon, Kazuma Asa. With Team USA up 2-0 in Stage 2, this is a must-win matchup for Japan. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, where we continue the second stage of this inaugural Ninja Warrior World Championship. Team USA needs to win just one more match to claim the 2 points for Stage 2, which would give them a commanding lead going into Stage 3, Akbar.
Yeah, that's right. But Stage 3 plays to the strengths of Team Japan, and it's worth 3 points. So Team USA really needs to win Stage 2.
The third match in Stage 2 will feature James the Beast McGrath against Kazuma Asa, the man known as the Speed Demon.
Now, on paper, this looks like a pretty even matchup. Both competitors have completed Stage 2 twice.
There's Kazuma getting ready to run, hoping this will be the third time he completes Stage 2.
In the last 2 Sasuke competitions, Kazuma's explosive power propelled him through Stage 2. In both, he posted the second fastest running time.
やってみて、でクリアして、みんながあできるぞ俺らたちみたいな感じを持たせることですかね。
This match is a must-win for Team Japan if they want to stay alive in Stage 2. It's him rotating 360 degrees on the hang slider. Moving on to the double salmon ladder, we saw it take out Ryo Matachi and Yuji Urushihara earlier. Really can't let that distract him.
The bar uneven already for Kazuma. He's got to get out of his head. All Team Japan needs is just a little bit of success here.
Now for the transition. Oh, he missed the transition. Kazuma Asa out on the double salmon ladder. And shockingly, all 3 members of Team Japan go out on this very obstacle. And Team USA now has an excellent opportunity to clinch Stage 2. And Kazuma really has to be feeling it. Let's go down to Jenn Brown and see how he's doing.
Kazuma, obviously not where you'd want to go out on the double salmon ladder. What happened?
いやもうわかんないですね。もう自分でもなんでかほんまに。
Stage 3 is Japanese competitors' strengths. So can you guys take comfort in that, knowing that stage 3 is where you guys succeed usually?
ね、いやもう絶対勝たなあかんっすもんね。
Thank you, Kazuma. Guys?
Thanks, Jen. Well, you can really see the emotions in these competitors. You know, they're battling not just for themselves, but for their countries.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. And when you don't perform to expectation, it hurts that much more because you feel like you're not only letting yourself down, but your team as well.
Well, James the Beast McGrath now has an opportunity to clinch stage 2 for Team USA.
When you come to Midoriyama, it's you versus the course. And the course doesn't want you to get through. Going into stage 2, I think I just figured out the technique so well on that it puts me ahead on all of the other competitors.
And the Beast is on the course. So now all he has to do is make the transition on the double salmon ladder, and Team USA will win the stage and go up 3 points to nothing.
He completed stage 2 twice before, so we know he can do it.
But anything can happen here at Mount Midoriyama. But look at him shooting up the double salmon ladder.
If he can make this transition, he will clinch this stage and the 2 points for Team USA.
And it's official. Team USA wins the stage, and with it, 2 more points. The score is now Team USA 3, Team Japan nothing. And James' success here adding to a banner night for Team USA. Well, quite honestly, Team Japan seems to be off their game. And a great transition there on the unstable bridge.
At this point, you have to wonder what is going through Team Japan's heads. They're watching the Beast take a victory lap on stage 2.
Well, Team USA came out and did what they had to do. They won stage 2, and they put all the pressure on Team Japan now, heading to stage 3. And now through the medal spin, McGrath has done it. He's going to complete stage 2.
Matt, it looks like he's trying to best his stage 2 time of 1:29:34 from American Ninja Warrior 5.
And he's done it with the time of 1:15. James McGrath has posted his fastest time ever on stage 2 and given Team USA the stage 2 victory and 2 more points to Team USA.
Team USA is having an incredible night. There's no doubt about that. Who could have predicted that they would be this far ahead? But that could all change right now because stage 3 is so difficult, it's worth 3 points. It will take an incredible effort to win 3 head-to-head matches on these brutal obstacles.
Bathed in white light, its beauty disguises the beast within. Stage 3 makes everything that came before it look like child's play. Between Sasuke and American Ninja Warrior, almost 3,000 competitors have arrived at Mount Midoriyama, but only 22 athletes have ever completed stage 3. 4 of them are here tonight, and they're all on Team Japan. And you can see Team Japan there strategizing on the bench.
This is where it gets good, Matt.
Well, you're right, Akbar. The success that Team Japan has had on stage 3 is certainly daunting. And the stage 3 action begins when American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan returns. Welcome back to this epic international showdown. American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. At this point in the competition, Team USA has 3 points, and shockingly, Team Japan has yet to put a point on the board. But now we're moving on to stage 3, and with this stage being worth 3 points, Team Japan can still tie this competition up and send it to the tiebreaker on stage 4.
Matt, this is where Team Japan lives. Stage 3 is their house.
And don't think that Team USA doesn't know that. Stage 3 is a riddle that no American has ever solved. Team USA won the coin toss and again have elected to go second, so Team Japan runs first. The teams have picked their running orders, and it's a rematch of an earlier stage 2 battle, Brian Arnold versus Ryo Matachi.
Matt, Team Japan really has an advantage here because Ryo has completed stage 3, something Brian Arnold had yet to do.
Ryo, the youngest member of Team Japan, preparing himself to face the intimidating stage 3.
Ryo's height and weight make him specially suited for stage 3. His training is focused on grip stamina and arm strength. This single-minded dedication propelled him through stage 3 and took him to within 3 feet of Kanzenseya, the Japanese word for total victory.
自分は本当にサードステージが得意なんで、そ そこだけはちょっと負けられないなっていう気持ちはあります。
Rio looks ready to go, and Team Japan really showing confidence in this super fan turned top competitor by picking him to lead off. They've tasked this 24-year-old with shifting the momentum of this entire competition.
Yeah, one strong run could easily do that. Got to use your momentum and grip strength to get this thing going.
Now on to the doorknob grasper.
Matt, these knobs spin 360 degrees. You have to get the Tarzan swing thing going. Looking smooth, though.
Well, the roulette cylinder and doorknob grasper really not giving him any issues, even though he's moving against a very strong wind out here, and you can see the breeze really moving these boards around. The floating board, such a challenging obstacle under perfect conditions.
Yeah, this obstacle requires a combination of grip and leg strength. You have to rely on your grip strength to hold you in place and use your legs to transition from board to board.
And he is making this look easy. Rio already on the last board. And he's done it. But stage 3 is unrelenting. After 3 grip-intensive obstacles, now it's time for the ultimate cliffhanger. There's really no respite. This obstacle over 32 feet long, those ledges only 1 inch deep. Stage 3 absolutely blasts the forearms.
Whoa! Yeah, a little slip, but nice recovery.
And look at that power.
Ryo Matashi, that's some pound-for-pound strength right there.
And he nails the last transition. Incredible. And it looks like Team Japan may be turning things around here, Akbar.
Boy, if they turn the tables and win stage 3, they'll tie it up and we'll be heading to the stage 4 rope climb.
And you can see Brian Arnold watching intently. He knows he'll have to follow up this performance with an incredible run. Well, despite the dominating performance by Team USA thus far, Rio showing this competition is far from over. 24-year-old Rio doesn't even look winded. Stage 3 clearly his strong suit.
Yeah, I'm convinced at this point, Rio is looking strong. The hand climb is designed to zap your grip strength, but Rio looks like he could hang like this all day.
Slow and steady. This is what Rio needs to do right now. Doesn't need to rush anything at this point. Sometimes it's best to be deliberate and methodical, especially when you're dealing with rock climbing holds.
Man, that's absolutely right. And half the battle is navigating the best path through this obstacle.
Well, Rio looking like a veteran rock climber right now, just breezing through the hang climb. Wow. And this has to be concerning for Team USA.
Oh, making the transition using only his arms.
And he's just willing his way up the spider flip right now. Just incredible determination out of the plumber. The crowd showing great sportsmanship, appreciating a phenomenal performance when they see one. And Rio Matashi in position to make the transition here on the spider flip.
Now, before he makes that transition, he may want to gather himself, make sure he still has some gas in the tank.
About an 8-foot gap here, 180-degree rotation needed in midair, and there's no ledge on that other side. Looks like he's having trouble devising a strategy here on the spider flip. But he does it! Nails the spider flip, and this is just what Team Japan needed. Rio Matashi with a phenomenal run, and Team Japan is cheering him on. And the crowd is going wild.
Look at this, Rio playing to the crowd.
Stage 3 has never been completed on American soil, and we may be just moments away from seeing it happen. This is it, the final obstacle, the flying bar. And here he goes on the first bar, and he nails it. Only 3 more leaps to complete stage. Oh, no, he's out! An amazing run by Rio Matashi ends on the flying bar, and that puts the pressure squarely on Brian Arnold. And the crowd giving it up for Rio Matashi. You can see the cell phones being held up with the rising sun. Team Japan finally giving them something to cheer about.
Rio nearly had it. He jumped the bar to the first cradle, had a good leap to the second, but just couldn't hang on when the bar landed.
So the gauntlet has been thrown down as Team Japan has come to life. Last season, Brian Arnold made it farther than Rio just did by just 1 leap. It was the most incredible run in the history of American Ninja Warrior. Now to win this match, Brian Arnold will have to do it again. Can lightning strike twice? Find out when American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan continues. Welcome back to the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, where in this first ever Ninja Warrior World Championship, Team USA has dominated the first two stages, earning 3 points in the process. But Japan's Ryo Matachi just kicked off stage 3 with an epic run. Now this stage is worth 3 points, which means Team USA must take this stage to avoid a tiebreaker.
And right now, all eyes are on rock climber Brian Arnold. Last season on American Ninja Warrior 5, Brian went further than any other American in history when he made it all the way to the flying bar in stage 3.
So here we go. To win this match, Brian Arnold will have to match his Season 5 performance, the greatest ever by an American. You can see him now working the roulette cylinder.
You know, with 23 years of rock climbing experience, he knows these types of hanging situations. He's got to keep focused, and he's got to stay calm.
Making the transition to the doorknob grasper.
This is a man who can unbelievably do 3 one-pinky pull-ups.
And Brian right through the doorknob grasper. You know, it's the rock climber's mindset that really helped him get to this point, Akbar. He might not be the fastest, but he is calculated and he is methodical.
The floating board's so difficult. The right technique is the key to success here. So strong. Brian Arnold demonstrating textbook technique, using his feet to grip the board and his arms to move.
At this point, he's going slower than Ryo did, but still has a long way to go on this stage. You can see him building up some momentum to go for the dismount, and he's got it. Back again at the ultimate cliffhanger. You can see Brian stretching out his core right now. Could be fatigue or a cramp, or really could be the weight of this moment. One thing's for sure, he has a monumental task ahead of him.
This obstacle has taken out some exceptional competitors. You gotta keep moving, and Brian knows this.
So fast on the ultimate cliffhanger. This obstacle truly a monster. He's one of only 2 Americans who've ever completed it.
Brian Arnold has conquered the ultimate cliffhanger again.
Another strong performance from the rock climber. Incredible. But Arnold down yet again, and it looks like he may be in pain.
Yeah, and he's well behind Ryo's time to this point.
On now to the bungee rope climb. These elasticized ropes vary in length. The competitor has to use his own momentum to keep moving. And right through it onto the hang climb. Brian Arnold, an accomplished rock climber for the past 23 years, really should be in his comfort zone on this obstacle.
But it's the angle of the hang climb that makes it so difficult, especially when you're holding your body weight up with just your fingertips and toes. Whoa, nice transition.
But again, fatigue seems to be taking its toll. Brian making his way along the spider flip. The transition's so difficult. His endurance really seems to be reaching its limits, but to fall now would be absolutely devastating.
And look at Team USA. They are waiting and praying. They know they need Brian to make this transition.
He's got it. And Brian Arnold turning in another epic performance on stage 3. This is really his stage. Brian Arnold answering the call from Ryo and Team Japan. On the flying bar, if he can safely land the second leap, Team USA will win the first match of stage 3.
Listen to the crowd. They are going nuts. Brian has made it to the flying bar for the second time in as many years.
And he's got the first one. One more to go. Oh! So both Rio and Brian falling at the exact same point, and that is just incredible. Now, the rulebook states that since neither athlete completed the entire obstacle, we have to determine who went the farthest, the fastest, to declare a winner. Now, since both Brian and Rio fell on the second leap, we have to look at who landed the first leap the fastest.
Well, we're going to have to go to the replay, Matt. Check it out. There's Brian and Rio.
Oh, it looks like Rio did it. Let's see it one more time. Yes, it was Rio that successfully landed the first leap a second and a half before Brian. And with that, Rio has won this match for Team Japan. And you can see his teammate Kazuma congratulating him on winning this match and really shifting the momentum of this competition. Coming up, match 2 begins. Team USA's James the Beast McGrath will face off against the 2-time grand champion Yuji Urushihara on the grueling Stage 3. Welcome back to this legendary event, American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. Right now, Team USA leads the competition 3-0. That could all change very quickly now that we're on Stage 3, which is worth 3 points. And we just saw Rio Matachi win the first match of Stage 3 in unbelievably dramatic fashion. Rio landed the first leap just a second and a half faster than Brian Arnold.
Yeah, and if Team Japan can win 2 more matches, they will take Stage 3, moving this competition to the tiebreaker, the Stage 4 rope climb.
This next match will pit James the Beast McGrath against the Sasuke legend, Yuji Urushihara. And on paper, this really isn't even close. Yuji has completed Stage 3 an incredible 3 times, but James has never even made it past the ultimate cliffhanger. And you can see the Beast trying to mentally prepare himself for Stage 3, which has really been such an enigma for him over the years.
James the Beast McGrath has never made it past the ultimate cliffhanger in competition. Last year on American Ninja Warrior, James left disappointed after falling out early on the floating boards.
I've put in the work to beat the course, but as we saw back in Season 5, it's not always physical. Sometimes it can be mental. I got caught up. I made a stupid mistake. I didn't think about the obstacle. I want to run Stage 3 so bad. I want to redeem myself on this stage.
And McGrath on the roulette cylinder. He knows he needs to conserve as much energy as possible for the rest of this unrelenting, upper body intensive course. 6'2", 165 pounds, the biggest member of Team USA.
Matt, and that kind of weight could work against you on Stage 3.
Now on to the doorknob grasper. And while his weight may work against him, his enormous reach should serve him well here on the floating boards.
Yeah, but he did go out on this obstacle last year.
And the Beast moving forward, now onto the floating boards. Oh, and he's out! James McGrath out on the floating boards once again. Akbar, what happened?
Matt, while James was trying to make the transition, his right hand started to slip. He just didn't have the grip strength needed to get through, and without his feet being locked into place, he just couldn't hold on.
Well, this is a major setback for Team USA, and it creates a huge opportunity for Team Japan, because all Yuji has to do is make it past the second floating board, and Japan will be up 2 matches to none. Let's go down to Jen, who's with an obviously disappointed James right now.
James, I can tell you're very disappointed. What do you think about your chances, and did you go far enough?
I don't think so. I honestly don't think I did. No, I did not go far enough.
Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, everything hangs in the balance now. The Beast can only sit and wait and watch as Yuji, the greatest competitor in the history of Ninja Warrior, takes his shot at Stage 3. And Team Japan has to be feeling optimistic right about now.
As a 2-time grand champion, Yuji knows Stage 3. He slayed this stage on his way to total victory in Sasuke 24 and 27. But with James' early fall, he doesn't need to repeat those incredible feats. He just needs to make it through 3 obstacles. If he does that, Team Japan will go up 2 matches to 0.
And the legend is on the course. Yuji said earlier, Team Japan just can't overthink it. he can dig deep on this run, he has a real opportunity to keep the momentum going here for Team Japan. Yuji just needs to get past the second board on the third obstacle, and he will beat the beast.
And Yuji, believe it or not, has never fallen on the roulette cylinder or the doorknob grasper in all the years he's been competing. Look at this, just par for the course for Yuji.
And making short work of the doorknob grasper, now onto the floating boards.
And it's not about speed right now, it's about staying dry.
Yuji on the first board, just needs to make it past the next board. Oh! And Yuji goes out on the floating boards.
Wow, he went out on the same board as James McGrath.
Now, because they went out at the exact same spot, it once again comes down to who got there the fastest, and it's just too close to call, Akbar.
We're going to have to check the tape once again. This is incredible.
Well, when we come back, we'll find out if Team Japan has just taken a monumental 2-0 lead here on Stage 3, or did Team USA squeak out a match win and even up the score. We'll find out when American Ninja Warriors USA versus Japan continues. Welcome back to an exciting night here at Mount Midoriyama in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, just before the break, Yuji Urushihara went head-to-head against James the Beast McGrath on Stage 3. James and Yuji went out as they were transitioning to the second board on the floating boards. They both reached the second board, but the question is, who got there first?
Well, let's take a look at the replay. This was a close one. James beats him to the second board by less than 2 seconds. And look at the relief on the Beast's face. I'm sure he thought that he had lost this match for Team USA.
Well, instead, his unexpected win evens the matches at 1 apiece. Now, remember, it takes 3 matches to win a stage. And now all eyes turn to this third match. Shingo Yamamoto, the godfather of Sasuke, will go head-to-head against Team USA's professional obstacle course trainer, Brent Stephenson. And as we look at the matchup, it really seems tilted in Shingo's favor. And here we go. Shingo really has to turn in a strong performance to regain the momentum that Team Japan had after winning the first match. It's the 30th Ninja Warrior competition for Shingo Yamamoto, and he is on the roulette cylinder.
He's the heaviest of the competitors on Team Japan at 146 pounds.
Of course, he's still lighter than any of the American competitors, and his grip strength is tremendous.
Oh, and a slip. Shingo's nerves may be getting the best of him right now.
But Shingo's left hand looks like it's giving way. He really needs to keep moving.
Grip strength so crucial here.
He's through it. Now on to the floating boards. You can see Shingo saying it's slippery, and that can't be encouraging, but he has to know he has the grip, just needs to move slowly and methodically.
But to make matters worse, the wind is really blowing the boards around.
Once you start on the floating boards, so difficult, so hard to even position your hands. Typically, competitors use their feet as pinchers, get a vice-like grip on the lower part of the board, allowing them to reach out for the next board. And you can see Shingo struggling to get comfortable on this first board.
You have to stay calm in the elements.
Shingo unwilling to let go of that first board, and he's sliding down. Shingo's in trouble. Oh, Shingo done on the floating boards.
I don't know if it's the wind or the dust or what, but once he got up onto the first board, the struggle began. He tried desperately to secure his grip on the second board, but it wasn't enough to keep the Sasuke legend dry.
And now it's up to Brent Stephenson to capitalize on this opportunity for Team USA. He needs to make it past the second floating board in order to take this third match of Stage 3. In American Ninja Warrior 4, Brent Stephenson became the first American to complete the ultimate cliffhanger. He's got it! The first American ever to defeat the ultimate cliffhanger! But he fell short of his ultimate goal to conquer Stage 3.
My nemesis was the hang climb. That's what took me out.
No! And he's out!
I'm thinking about getting my hands or feet on the hang climb. It's been a huge goal of mine for quite a while now, and I can't wait to get there.
Brent's girlfriend, Casey, and his family here cheering him on. Last year, Brent didn't get a chance at Stage 3 redemption as he shockingly went out on Stage 2. So he may be a little rusty here. Starting out on the roulette cylinder. You can see Stephenson trying to get that cylinder as far as possible before starting up.
That roulette cylinder is so difficult. I mean, Stephenson makes it look so easy. That initial drop on the cylinder can be taxing on the upper body.
Stephenson, long reach, moving the cylinder comfortably now onto the doorknob grasper. Those doorknobs rotate, though, so tricky an obstacle. Stephenson looking a bit fatigued here. But builds his confidence on the doorknob grasper. Brent has completed this obstacle once in competition, nothing new for him. However, every Stage 3 obstacle designed to punish the upper body, and as we've seen so many times before, you just never know when the body will fatigue to the point where you just can't go any farther. He's done it. He's on to the third board, and he's surpassed Shingo, and he's just won another match, giving Team USA a 2-match-to-1 advantage here on Stage 3.
And this is truly remarkable. He's not stopping. He wants to take on the hang climb. This is personal for Brent Stephenson.
Well, Stephenson's on a roll, and it looks like he wants to finish this course. This man, a true competitor. If he has the opportunity to complete Stage 3, you know he's gonna take it.
Yeah, he wants to redeem himself and finish this stage. That is what this competition is all about. First, he's got to make it through the ultimate cliffhanger, and he knows just how demanding this obstacle is. Those ledges are just an inch deep. It's a staggering degree of difficulty.
And Brent completes the ultimate cliffhanger, only the 4th time it's been completed by an American in competition, and Brent has done it twice. On now to the bungee rope climb, and you can see the wind gusting, blowing those ropes. Stephenson, tremendous agility, tremendous body control, says he feels at home on ropes.
On to his nemesis. You know he wants this.
Stephenson trying to get far enough to where he can use his feet, and he's done it, digging those toes in. Stephenson so strong. Oh! Stephenson out on the hang climb, but with that run, he claims the match for Team USA.
Brent Stephenson ends up matching his personal best with that epic effort, and his elation is obvious.
And Stephenson celebrates by throwing his shorts into the crowd and make a nice souvenir for some lucky fan. Well, Team USA now up 2-matches-to-1 in Stage 3. So it's do or die time for Team Japan. And this crucial 4th match will pit the muscle, Hitoshi Kano, against Mr. Consistency, Paul Kazmir. Hitoshi has completed this stage once, while Paul Kazmir has never made it past the ultimate cliffhanger. 2 Ninja Warrior Titans clash when we come back. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan. The score is 3-0 with Team USA in the lead. Stage 3 has been a roller coaster, but Team USA currently leads the stage 2-matches-to-1. So this could be it. If Team USA wins this next match, they win the stage and the competition. But if Team Japan wins, we go to a sudden death 5th match.
Yeah, and if Team Japan pulls this out and wins the stage, we go to a tiebreaker on the legendary final tower of Stage 4.
So for Team Japan, the fate of this competition rests with Hitoshi Kano, who faces off once more against Paul Kazmir.
Paul Kazmir is a 4-time Mount Midoriyama veteran. He's never completed Stage 3. Now, Hitoshi, on the other hand, has been to Mount Midoriyama 9 times, and he has completed Stage 3. Now, Paul told me earlier that he's feeling stronger than ever tonight. He's looking forward to getting a second shot at two obstacles that have taken him out in the past, the doorknob grasper and the ultimate cliffhanger. Let's see if he can bury the past.
So here we go. Paul Kazmir looking to put up an impressive showing since he's leading off the match. Just gives your upper body no respite. Kazmir making short work of the roulette cylinder.
The doorknob grasper, an old foe for Kazmir. He failed in this obstacle in Season 2 of American Ninja Warrior.
If Paul can win this match, Team USA will win the Ninja Warrior World Championship. And that's a lot of pressure.
And Paul's got a long way to go. He's got to be real careful with this dismount.
And he's done it. Paul Kazmir through the floating boards.
Oh boy, there goes the shoes. The last time he was on the ultimate cliffhanger, he ended up wet.
Kazmir's up on the ultimate cliffhanger. Has been here once before, but never completed it.
The cliffhanger is as difficult as they come. He's got to be quick, calm, and calculated right now, or history will repeat itself.
And he's up. You can really see him using his height to his advantage. And look at that, an awesome move. And it looks like Kazmir's gonna do it. This is incredible. And the momentum is swinging back to Team USA. Paul Kazmir really making a statement here. And look at Hitoshi Kano. You can see the concerned look on his face. He knows he's gonna need an exceptional performance to match what Paul Kazmir is doing right now. Through the bungee ropes and onto the hand climb. Another obstacle Hitoshi will have to get to. Only the third American ever to make it this far in Stage 3, joining Brent Stephenson and Brian Arnold, truly elite company.
Look at the way he's turning his hips, keeping it close to the wall. Now, that allows him to direct his body weight onto one foot and off his arms. Kazmir is putting on a rock climbing clinic. He knows exactly where he's going next.
And look at this, Paul Kazmir onto the spider flip. He's completed the hang climb. And the pin in Hitoshi Kano's stomach must have just dropped even further. Look at Kazmir, almost superhuman effort here. This transition's so difficult, have to rotate 180 degrees in the air. See Kazmir really sizing it up. And he's got it! He is one obstacle away from completing Stage 3, and this is truly hallowed ground. Only Brian Arnold and Ryo Matachi have made it to the flying bar tonight.
If he wins this match, Team USA will win the inaugural Ninja Warrior World Championship.
Well, no American has ever completed Stage 3. To do it during this groundbreaking competition, that would be truly legendary. But if anyone can do it, it's got to be Mr. Consistency, Paul Kazmir. He is in a great position to be the first. And nails the first leap on the flying bars. Phenomenal body control. Oh! He made it to the second rung, but it looks like his forearms just gave out. But Paul Kazmir makes it all the way to the 8th obstacle of Stage 3. Let's go down to Jenn Brown, who's with Paul right now.
Paul, get over here. Unbelievable. Are you surprised that you made it that far in Stage 3?
Honestly, yeah, I am.
Well, you did a great job out there, but you are up against Hitoshi, who has finished Stage 3. Do you think it was enough?
That's a tough course, for sure. I'm going to give him a run for his money.
Right. You did a great job out there. You guys should be proud. Team USA kicking butt down here, guys.
So now the weight of a nation hangs on Hitoshi Kano. Can Hitoshi rise to the challenge, or will Team USA claim victory? Find out when American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan returns. Welcome Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, where American Ninja Warrior USA versus Japan is nearing a close. Moments ago, Paul Kazmir put up the best performance of his life. Now the fate of Team Japan rests entirely in the very capable hands of Hitoshi Kano.
That's right, Matt. It all comes down to this. Hitoshi Kano must successfully land the second cradle of the flying bar to keep Team Japan alive. And there's Team Japan looking on. All they can do is watch and wait and hope their teammate can pull through.
Hitoshi is a former gymnast and has seen success on stage 3 before, completing it once and making it to stage 4 in Sasuke 23. Tonight, he's the only member of Team Japan to have completed a stage. Hitoshi knows he has a huge task in front of him just to get to the flying bar.
He just needs to take each obstacle one at a time. Try not to think far ahead. He's done this before, he just needs to do it again. I like this very deliberate pace. You can see on his face, he's feeling the weight of facing elimination.
Not rushing, really taking his time, known for his stamina. He's got one hand up. He's through the roulette cylinder, one obstacle down, 7 more to go. Now the doorknob grasper. And this is where 2 of his teammates fell earlier. I'm sure he picked up some pointers.
This is where the muscle strength comes into play. He's not even slipping a little bit because of his great grip strength. Trying to change the fortune of Team Japan.
Well, despite the run of dominance Team USA has shown Team Japan, they were the favorites coming into this competition, and Hitoshi Kano showing why. Taking some time to get off that last door. Is he slipping? Oh, Hitoshi's hanging. He is in trouble. Wow. Hitoshi stumbled, but a great save there on the mat, and Hitoshi looks exhausted.
Hitoshi taking his time. He knows this will be a true test. He's gone out on this obstacle twice, but he's also completed it twice.
As we've seen, anything can happen in the Ninja Warrior World Championship. This is Hitoshi's chance to beat the odds and possibly send this competition to the stage 4 rope climb. He needs to have a great night as his team members have put their faith in Hitoshi to be the one to keep them alive in this competition. And look at that, so powerful.
It's important to get through this obstacle quickly. It's designed to destroy your grip strength. Now, when he makes this leap to this, oh!
And Hitoshi is out! Team USA wins as Hitoshi Kano goes out on the ultimate cliffhanger.
And that's it. The competition is over.
And with the final score of 6-0, Team USA has won this inaugural Ninja Warrior World Championship. And Team Japan congratulating Team USA. Tonight, these 10 athletes went head-to-head, but you can see the mutual admiration and respect they really have for one another.
This is the true essence of competition. What an incredible win for Team USA. And what a night it has been. Team USA shocked everyone by dominating Team Japan in nearly every matchup. But most importantly, this inaugural event symbolizes the true Ninja Warrior spirit of friendly competition. Both teams showed a lot of humility and grace under the bright lights of Mount Midoriyama.
And with that, an epic competition comes to a close. First things first, we'd like to thank Team Japan for traveling halfway around the globe to participate in this championship. Your performance was courageous and your sportsmanship is admirable, so Team Japan, we say thank you. And now the moment we've been waiting for, it's time to present the team trophy for the inaugural Ninja Warrior World Championship. It gives me great pride to present this trophy to Team USA. And with that, We'd like to thank you all for watching. For Jenn Brown and Akbar Gbaja-Biamila, I'm Matt Iseman, and we'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.
They require precision, timing, and balance. They're the most challenging obstacles the world has ever seen. Imagine doing them nearly blind.
Glaucoma has taken 90% of my vision.
On next Monday's all-new American Ninja Warrior.
This performance is pretty unique.
I feel like this is my destiny.
Look at this! NBC's American Ninja Warrior, all new next Monday. And watch Encores Tuesdays on Esquire and Sundays on NBC. On The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Ricky Gervais drops by. NBC Tonight.